Hi, my name is Joseph Jarrell, and I did my projects on healthy forest. Healthy forests are. A healthy forest is. Healthy forests can help. Shoot, now I'm stumped. Oh, yeah. Healthy is a word that means being in good health. Sadly, 1,300 acres of healthy forests are destroyed yearly, although Wisconsin has been making gains to support them. Throughout history, healthy forests have played an important role in all living creatures' lives and should be protected. Logging used to be, and still is, a big deal. Logging started in 1840, and when it started, present day Wisconsin was 80% forest. At the time, they thought there were infinite trees and started rush cutting in 1890. By 1920, most of the state's forest land was depleted. The most cut tree was the white pine because it was tall, straight, and it floated the best. All that was left of this clean state were fields of stumps, so they cleared the stumps and that made room for the next big industry, farming. Although we overlogged the land for all local purposes, it actually helped form some of our cities today, like La Crosse. La Crosse was very sandy, and it didn't have the right trees, but it did have two major rivers, the Black River and the Mississippi River. These rivers were very important because loggers back then would use them as transportation devices. They ended up making a multitude of mills and a trade center, all because of the rivers. Trees are a very critical part of the state. They provide some obvious things, such as trees, wood, and shelter. Then they provide some less obvious things, such as cosmetics, detergents, and even medicine. They are also home to 80% of our terrestrial biodiversity. And after oceans, forests are actually the world's largest storehouse of carbon. A healthy forest can successfully provide clean water, slow erosion, and buffer floods. Not just the roots are helpful, though. A tree canopy can provide shade and will help eliminate solar radiation. According to royalparks.org, within minutes of being surrounded by trees, one can lower his or her blood pressure, slow the heart rate, and help overall be more calm. When you think of a forest, what do you think of? Is it rows of trees you see by the highway? Although they are healthy, they're actually not the healthiest. Old growth forests are the healthiest. These are forests that have been left alone for decades. They're not rows of same age trees, they're acres of randomly aged trees with myriads of species. Healthy forests are so important to us. In fact, over 300 million people worldwide live in one. That's about, and according to the Northern Research Station, 16 million acres of Wisconsin is a forest. And that's about 46% of Wisconsin. And I'm going to tell you how you can help that 46%. Starting off, don't litter. And if you do see litter, pick it up. When you litter, you release chemical toxins into the ground that can harm our healthy forests and the wildlife around it. You could also plant some trees, or you could enroll your land to the Healthy Forest Reserve Program, the HFRP. There are two kinds of enrollments if you do enroll. There's a 10-year agreement, and in that 10-year agreement, the HFRP would check your land throughout it to see if there are any natural or non-natural disasters. Or there's a 30-year agreement, which only happens if there's a specific problem, such as a specific invasive species, or if you're struggling with water pollution, or any other specific problem. To enroll your land in HFRP, your land has to be native or private-owned land, and it has to increase the recovery of endangered or threatened species, improve biodiversity, or increase carbon storage. Despite excessive logging in the past, it helped boost our agriculture and overall economy. Today, we are working on finding that healthy balance between healthy forest and economy. A healthy forest is important to us in many ways and is not that hard to keep. Think of the difference you and I can make. Let's change these forests into healthy forests. Thank you.